We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. We've got baseball on the 4th of July between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this AL East matchup. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Here's big Aaron Judge, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch one.
Three and 0 now. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Bonnie bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that two-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
He'll try it again. 3-2.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And another foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His first home run of the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton as he'll take a look at ball one. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Sale. It's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
The second baseman, DJ LeMay.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Rolled slowly to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. First offering on its way. And that's taken for strike 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up, and it's an early 1-0 New York lead. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense has to show up, but I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Three and 1 to Martinez.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gardner going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting second, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And right into the shift. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. First offering on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Cole has his target and delivers.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Skied into straightaway right.
On the run is Benintendi.
He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 5th, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gio Urshela. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
0-1, here's the pitch. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Digging in now, Luke Voigt. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Going back is the right fielder. Still ranging back. And that is into the visitors' bullpen. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, he's definitely off to a shaky start tonight, giving up 2 home runs in 2 innings. The good news is they were both solo shots. The bad news is the rest of the lineup is salivating in a dugout, waiting for their chance to face him.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 New York. Last half of the second set to go. And next to hit is the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Alex Verdugo.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball one. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes. Outside, 3-0 now. Michael Chavis is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in, Mitch Moreland. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Full sets. Here it comes.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
1-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail it here 2-0.
It's because I'm in oops. It's because I'm in a chat. That's why. Sorry about that. Party. Leave this party.
Build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. A ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Skied into straightaway right.
Giving chase is Benintendi.
Legs churning. He's headed for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Judge, the runner at second with one away. This one's down to third. Devers has it, and there's out number 2. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch.
Ball that now.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Here it comes on 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike to count.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Torres would be next. Here's the 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike one, 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Smoke toward the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Oh, and he's hit by the pitch, and that'll be a painful run batted in.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach. But if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Ready with the 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
2-1, here it is. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 3-0. Bottom of the inning now. And standing in is the DH, Jose Peraza.
The designated hitter, Jose.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. 1 down. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and one.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Cole into the windup, trying to work it full on 3-1. Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is taken, but called strike 3, as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Yankees.
All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And that's in there for strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Voigt is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Lined hard to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Fouled away. Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he is in there.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Misses. Ball 2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. There to make the play is Chavis, and there's 1 gone. Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors. At the plate now, Aaron Judge, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Three runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Struck him out, and now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. No hits to this point. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Second and third, 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Well hit out to straightaway center. Verdugo backing up on it. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. He's in at second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but he'll have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp.